Hello, sports fans, and welcome to a special Game 3 of the NBA Finals preview between the Cavs and Warriors on Scott Sports 101. I'm Scott Trella. We'll preview tonight's Game 3 of the NBA Finals between the Cavs and the Warriors. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. Trivia question, and it should be a relatively easy one. Who was the last NBA franchise to appear in the NBA Finals for the first time? And I'll have the answer later on the broadcast. Game 3 of the NBA Finals is tonight between the Cavs and the Warriors at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. And the Cavs come home but find themselves in the hole down 2-9. I feel Game 3 and also Game 4 on Friday are must-wins for the Cavs. The Cavs have played well in Game 2 on Sunday, but it was not enough. LeBron looked a little tired, and the spark in the fire I felt just was not there. The Warriors just dominated Game 2 from the get-go, and never looked back. Stephen Curry set an NBA Finals record, having made 9 3-point shots, the most ever scored in an NBA Finals game. I felt the Cavs had several chances to get back in the game and take the lead. They got as close and cut the lead to as close as 2 points, but the Cavs just were not able to get back in the game because the Warriors just controlled this game the entire night. LeBron had 29 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. Stephen Curry had 33 points for the Warriors. Kevin Love had 22 points, Tristan Thompson 11 points, and George Hill 15 points. They were the only other three Cavs in double figures. Kevin Durant had 26 points, and Klay Thompson had 20 points. The Cavs have gave up 124 points in Game 1 and 122 points in Game 2. And Kyle Korver, I feel, and the guys on the bench really need to step it up in tonight's Game 3. I feel the Cavs can play better. They are going to have the home crowd behind them tonight, and I feel the Cavs are going to win Game 3 tonight, and Game 4 on Friday. But that's a couple of days away, so we'll see about that on Friday, Game 4. I feel we need to hear more from George Hill, who had 15 points, because he had a great night. But I feel we need to hear more from him. And I also feel that we need to hear more from Jordan Clarkson, and Larry Nance Jr. And I feel it's good that Ty Lue is going to start Rodney Hood in Game 3 tonight. Rodney Hood is one that can really score points in the paint and at the free throw line, and also three-pointers as well, and layup shots. We all know that it's going to take a miracle for the Cavs to win this series. But I feel if the Cavs can take tonight's Game 3 tonight, Game 4 on Friday, take Game 5 in Golden State, which I feel that's important to take one in Golden State on Monday, and come back to Cleveland on Thursday, June 14th, and close it out in Game 6, I feel that we could still have a chance to win the series. Now, I got to tell you, the players have been frustrated. And although LeBron had 29 points, and he surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the second most points scored in an NBA game. So that was one of the bright spots of that game. But, I mean, they did play well. But I felt they were giving the Warriors too much room to make shots, and too much room to really slam dunk shots as well. And I've got to tell you, and I got to say this, the Warriors just dominated this game from the get-go. I mean, yeah, the Warriors have several superstars on their team, and Draymond Green is one of them, and also Stephen Curry, and also Kevin Durant. But we have LeBron James, who's our superstar, but we need a few more superstars. Our guys really need to step it up. Because LeBron cannot beat the Warriors all by himself. And he just needs his supporting cast to really step it up. So I feel that, boys, you need to really come off the bench and really step it up. And starters, you guys as well. Jeff Green has been playing really well, and as well as Kevin Love. And J.R. Smith had a better game in Game 2, but he really needs to step it up tonight and really score some 3-point shots and 2-point shots and really make all his free throws tonight. And I just really feel we can play better. I know we can play better. Everybody knows. And I know, and hopefully they're going to do just that tonight. And I know there's a lot of people are going down to, there's people that are going to the game tonight and who'll be watching it on TV. And I know some tickets are going as much for $400. There's seats, some seats that are in Section 109 that are going for $4,600. I wouldn't even pay that much for a ticket. And there's some seats that are in other sections that are going for $3,500. I wouldn't even pay that much for a ticket. But I think the best place is to watch it on TV, whether it's at home or at a restaurant or a bar. So I just feel the home crowd is really going to be behind the Cavs all the way tonight. And we just want to take tonight's Game 3 and just get ourselves back in the series and take Game 4 Friday. So I really feel we need these next two games. Excuse me. We need these next two games, and it has not been easy. It's been a struggle in these last two games, with the Warriors having dominated from the get-go from all this. And I feel if the Cavs can really step it up, they can really have a chance to get themselves back in the series. I really do. And I still feel I'm still going with my prediction, Cavs in 6, because I really feel that if we can, we need to win this series. And I still feel even though a lot of people feel that we don't have a chance, and it's giving the Cavs a challenge to win this series, and it's not been easy. And LeBron's frustrated, Ty Lue frustrated, the players are frustrated. And I know they want to get themselves back in this series tonight. So hopefully we're going to win Game 3 and do just that. So I feel that Rodney Hood is really going to score well, that he can really score points for the Cavs, and I feel it's good that he is going to start in tonight's Game 3. Well, we'll get back to the preview in just a second, but first, here's the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. Who is the only NBA franchise to appear in the NBA Finals for the first time? If you said the 2007 Cleveland Cavaliers, you are right. The Cleveland Cavaliers appeared in the Finals for the first time in 2007 with LeBron James, but were swept in 4 games by the San Antonio Spurs. And the Cavs would not return to the NBA Finals until 2015. But we lost to the Golden State Warriors then in 6. But then we won the NBA title in 2016 in Game 7 in 7 games. So, if you said the 2007 Cleveland Cavaliers, you are correct. Now, I really feel that the Cavs really need, and Game 3 is an important game. This is a really big game tonight. And I feel they need to really dominate this game from the get-go. They need to get a good-sized lead, pad it, and hold on to it, and not let the Warriors give the Warriors a chance to get back in the game. And they've got to find a way to block the shots that the Warriors are trying to make. They've got to get those rebounds. And the rebounds set their shots and set themselves back up. And the supporting cast, LeBron's supporting cast really needs to step it up and help him out. And really score points from in the paint, from three-point range, not every 5 seconds from three-point range, but whenever you can do it. And score the 2-pointers and the layups and make all the free throws. And you got no fouls and no turnovers. That's a no. That's a double no right there. And they've got to double team them when they have to. They've got to be aggressive. they've got to be physical. They've got to play with physical and aggression. And they've got to they've got to do double that in tonight's Game 3. They cannot let up or fill this game out in any way. So I feel this is very important for the Cavs tonight. And boys, I really hope you can take tonight's Game 3. Well, I know I'm getting off track, but there was one thing I needed to plug, and I'm going to hold this up here in front of the screen just for a moment, because I'm with an adult show choir called Notoriety Show Choir of Solon, formerly known as the Cellrake Singers, and formerly known as the Mother Singers. And we have a very special spring show coming up. It is the 50th anniversary spring show, and it is titled Celebrating 50 Years of Life Through Song. And the performance dates are next Thursday, June 14th, 15th, and 16th. Thursday and Friday, June 14th and 15th, are at 7 p.m. And June 16th is a Saturday matinee show at 2 p.m. The tickets are $10 for pre-sale tickets in advance and $12 at the door, and children are $5, and seniors $11 for them. And the show is at Solon High School's auditorium, which is at 33600 Inwood Road in Solon, Ohio, 44139. And for tickets or more information, you can call 216-417-6707 or email notorietysHowChoir@gmail.com for more information as well. Because we are going to be having a lot of alumni come in for this, all three shows. And this is going to be a very special show, and a lot of great numbers from our past that we have done, and new numbers, and you are going to be in for a really big treat. So come on out and see us. June 14th, 15th, and 16th at Solon High School, 7 p.m. Thursday and Friday, and 2 p.m. on Saturday. Notoriety Show Choir's Golden Anniversary Show, celebrating 50 years of life through song, which I am going to be in. And I also have a solo in it as well, Can You Feel the Love Tonight, from The Lion King by Elton John. So you're in for a big treat. So come on out and see Notoriety Show Choir's Golden Anniversary Show, 50 years of life through song. Now, we're almost out of time, and I want to get back to LeBron knows that, and I feel if we win this series, that's really going to help us have a chance to keep LeBron here in Cleveland. But whether or not he chooses to leave Cleveland, and whether or not he does, we should thank him for what he's done, because he has done more for this city, and he has done for the city, for the fans, for the team, and franchise in general, and also for just everybody in general. And he kept his promise and delivered us an NBA title in 2016, and he's delivered us at least 4 years in a row of Eastern Conference championships and 2007, which makes 5 of them for us. And he has really done a lot for the fans and this city of Cleveland, because he has been a major uplift for this city. And I'm going to give the Cavs a wide to see what kind of an offer they can come up with to keep LeBron here. And that means a chance, because I know there's going to be other offers from other teams on the table. But if he chooses to leave Cleveland, that's his choosing. And we should not be upset or disappointed. We should thank him. We should thank him and just move on. Yet we would need to find another superstar that's a hit. So that is just my opinion, and let me know what you think on that. And I want to know your input on it. Put something on my discussion page on my YouTube channel, or you can go to my email address, scottsports101.com. Let me know what you think. I want to know your input. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this Game 3 preview of the NBA Finals, Cavs versus the Warriors. I'll be back with a post-game analysis show immediately after the game tonight. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. Let's do it tonight, Cavs. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.